In 1939, just prior to World War II, a letter was written by Albert Einstein, the world's greatest physicist, to Franklin Roosevelt, President of the United States. In it, he warned of powerful new bombs which could be built with uranium and taken into a port by ship. When detonated, it could level an entire harbor and surrounding territory.
This was the beginning of the Manhattan Project, the top-secret program which developed the atomic bomb, helped end World War II, and ushered in the atomic age. The Manhattan Project was created out of concerned Germany under Adolf Hitler might first unlock the destructive power of atomic energy and use it to achieve victory over the Allies in World War II. Los Alamos, New Mexico, was where the atomic bomb was developed. Here are two pictures of Los Alamos today. It is a beautiful place and still used by our military for research. As you can see from the map behind me, it is in northern New Mexico, about 25 miles northwest of Santa Fe.
Congress was asked to fund the top-secret project without knowing what it was. They trusted the president and his advisors so much, they voted to fund the project with $2 billion, or $26 billion in today's currency. J. Robert Oppenheimer, a renowned physicist, was placed in charge of the Manhattan Project.
After the D-Day invasion in June of 1944, as the Allies swept across Europe, it became apparent that the Germans were not close to developing the atomic bomb. When word of this reached New Mexico, the initial reaction was the project should be abandoned since it was never intended to be used against Japan. But in May of 1945, when Germany surrendered, America turned itself to securing the unconditional surrender of Japan. The invasion of Japan could be avoided by one or two terrific explosions which could bring Japan to her knees. This Japanese soldier is training females to fight the invading Americans with sharpened bamboo poles. They were determined to fight to the last person standing. It was determined the bomb could be used against Japan, not to take human life, but to save lives, both American and Japanese.
Prior to dropping the atomic bomb, the Allies firebombed a number of Japanese cities, completely obliterating them in hopes of forcing Japan to surrender. This is a picture of Tokyo, showing how few buildings were standing after it was firebombed. Here is another picture of Shizuoka after it was firebombed in June of 1945. In spite of the complete destruction of their cities, the Japanese showed no sign of surrendering.
On August 6, 1945, a lone B-29 bomber, the Enola Gay, left Tinian Island, a small island as you can see from the picture behind me. Its mission was to drop the atomic bomb, nicknamed Big Boy, in the city of Hiroshima. It was piloted by Paul Tibbets. At 0816, the bomb fell to Earth. A few minutes later, between 45 to 80,000 people died instantly. Over the next several months, another 45 to 80,000 Japanese died from burns, radiation, sickness, and other injuries. The Allies tried to negotiate a surrender, and when one was not forthcoming, on August 9, 1945, another bomb was dropped on the city of Nagasaki, killing between 39 and 80,000. Here is a picture of Hiroshima today, a bustling metropolis. Here is the modern city of Nagasaki, one of the most beautiful cities in the world.
What was the impact of the United States dropping the only atomic bombs ever used in history on enemy cities? Obviously, the United States has been criticized by many for having done this, even if it ended World War II. The idea of using 2 atomic bombs against cities is hard to comprehend. But we must remember that there were 132,000 prisoners of war the Japanese held, and there were orders to kill them prior to them being liberated. It was estimated that there would be 80,000 Americans killed in the invasion of Japan and 300,000 injured. The number of Japanese killed in a full-scale invasion would have greatly exceeded the number of Japanese killed by the atomic bombs. While the devastation of the atomic bombs was horrific, so were the alternatives. The decision made by President Harry Truman was not an easy one. The war ended and the world was changed and continues to be changed forever by those terrible days in August of 1945.